Hiya. Definitely an adventure in Steph's kitchen today because I had this brainwave. I don't know if it's quite going to work. I need to cook two meals, so I just thought, well, why not just cook both of them at once? One of them is a casserole, chicken casserole with some chicken thighs. I'm gonna make up and put in the freezer, and the other is I just want some sort of meatball lunch now because I'm quite hungry. I got the chicken thighs out of the freezer yesterday, and also some veg stock I had in there. I just need to do something with those. So what I've done is I've just chopped twice as much veg as I normally do. I've also chopped some mushrooms here, which may be for both, maybe just for meatballs. But I've got this cast iron casserole with some olive oil warming up, and on the other side of the hob I've got this frying pan with some olive oil that's also warming up, heating up. At the back I've got a little pan with some green beans and broccoli florets in, so I can have some green veg with the lunch I'm making now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn up the casserole to 7 and just chuck in some fennel, red onion and leeks, lots of. I'm going to put some garlic in there as well, just to make sure lots of the red onion and leeks. I didn't chop the tomatoes today, they're for the lunch. I've decided I've done enough chopping and they will cook down happily in the frying pan. So that is the casserole veg in the casserole. As I say, fennel, red onion and chopped leeks, most of the leeks. I'll put some spring greens in there as well. And maybe some courgette, why not? I'm going to put some garlic in there too. Okay, I've added the garlic to the casserole. I'm just cooking all of that down now. Garlic, leeks, red onion, a bit of courgette and spring onion and fennel. I've also added all the rest of the veg, including some mushrooms, to the fry pan, so I've got my lunch going with some leftovers, I have to say. I'm not going to eat all that at once. One spoon will stir both pans. All these little things just help to make me feel I'm making the best use of my time and resources and so on. So I'm going to add the chicken thighs to the casserole now and put them skin side down at the bottom of the casserole. Just so the skin can brown. I've got them just sitting in the bottom there, browning nicely. So we're doing quite well. I'm just going to wait until the veg in the frying pan cooks down a bit more, and then I'm going to add the meatballs to that pan. I've got some veg stock standing by to add to the casserole when it's ready, when I'm happy that the chicken thighs are browned. I'll turn them over to the other side as well as browning them on the skin side. Yeah, back in a second. Okay, so I've added the meatballs to the fry pan, and that's what that's looking like now. I'm going to put the lid on that, bring it all into the centre of the pan and just keeping that covered for a little while. Make sure the meatballs are cooked. Turn the heat down to about 3.5, 3. Just to say, I peeled and chopped a sweet potato so I can make up some sweet potato mash for when the chicken thighs are cooked in the casserole at some point. Again, I've done the entire sweet potato. It's just for me, but I've got leftovers then. So I've had these chicken thighs and the base veg going for a little while. I haven't got any luscious white wine to pour into this, but hey, I'm not going to cry about that. I'm just going to add some veg stock, and I might add some more flavourings later. because this is all about the speed and just getting 2 things at once done today. So that is my chicken thighs with some veg stock, and I just had this radical idea that I'm not going to do it yet, but I'm going to use some oatcakes to break into the casserole as a thickener. That's instead of, I would often use like some ground almonds. Obviously people would often stir flour in. I tend not to eat flour, but I think oatcakes just crumbled in a bit later on might actually be quite good for thickening up the casserole, and got some good oats in there. My lunch is about ready, and my meatballs and veg, and my green beans and broccoli. So having just poured water over the worktop, I'm going to take some time for some lunch. I'm going to add some avocado mayo and some leftover mint and almond pesto to my lunch. Thanks for watching.